We want to get to some breaking news right now in Bridesburg. Police responding to a horrific crash. Our Steve Keeley is at the scene on Aramingo Avenue.
And Steve, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Aramingo's closed in both directions right next to 95 before the entrance ramp to 95. And this Ford SUV is where a 5-year-old boy was in the vehicle with his mother. There's a child restraint seat in the back seat. We don't know if he was in it or not, but he may not live. He's in extremely critical condition with severe head and brain trauma, according to the medics that pulled him out of here. So police say this vehicle rear-ended 3 other vehicles that were, and all 4 were facing the opposite way that they are now. That's how the impact hit. So the drivers didn't even know what hit them. Inspector Scott Small is with us right now. What do you know in the early stages of this preliminary investigation?
Well, preliminary information is 3 of the 4 cars involved were stopped on Aramingo facing southbound at the red light. When the striking vehicle was traveling southbound on Aramingo and hit at least 1 or more of these vehicles, causing a chain reaction auto accident. We believe that the striking vehicle had the 5-year-old little boy. His mother was driving, and medics took him to St. Christopher's, and he's the only one injured, but he has severe trauma to his head, fighting for his life at St. Christopher's Hospital.
And police told me earlier there was a 6-year-old girl in one of the other vehicles, and she's not hurt too bad?
Correct. One of the vehicles that was stopped at the red light, a 6-year-old girl was with the father who was driving, and that 6-year-old, although she's shaken up, according to the father, she's not injured.
Look, we know Philadelphians, and this is a New Jersey driver, according to the license plates. Last question. We know the speed limit gets ignored a lot. As far as I know, the speed limit here, because it's around a curve, is just 30. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a clearly posted speed limit, 30 miles an hour. The speed limit sign is just a few feet away from the accident scene. But according to the crash investigators and the obvious damage to the striking vehicle and other vehicles, it appears that speed was a factor.
Yes. All right, so there you go, Sheba and Jason. An awful crash here. This road will be shut down for a long time tonight, and you can only hope that this 5-year-old somehow has the strength in his little head and body to pull through this one.
Yeah, saying a prayer for that child. And, you know, there's cameras, I'm sure, that probably caught this crash right there along the street somewhere, so I'm sure they'll investigate that as well. Steve Keeley at the scene of this horrific crash. Thank you, Steve.